Don't let me keep anybody waiting. Greetings, folks. We'll give it a moment or two. Can you guys hear the train? No, you probably can't because the windows are closed, of course. But I'm right next to a passenger train line that goes through like every 20 minutes. I think it's the Amtrak that goes up to New York City. And it's kind of like the old-fashioned passenger train, you know, whoo, you hear the whistle. It's quaint, but I don't know if you can hear it. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Old Curiosity Shop old-timey Christmas sale. And I'm going to tell you what, I have got a bucket load of we're going to dip into the 30s a little bit, but it's hard for me to part with things from the 1930s, as you well know. But we've got stuff from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. And it absolutely does not matter whether you buy anything or not. I just hope you're relaxing on this Monday evening after Thanksgiving. Maybe you've just licked up the last bit of gravy or mopped it up, yeah, with the stuffing. And the dishes are done and you're relaxing. Here on the East Coast, it's 8 o'clock. My California friends are just getting off work, maybe. But let's say hello to all. And I'm hoping I can... Give me just a moment, good folk. All right, well, you're stuffed tonight. Let's say hello to everyone who's here. It's 8:02, and I promise you I'm going to get started. You know, we got to let it marinate for a minute. We'll start in about 8 or 9 minutes or so. I'm going to say hello to everyone in a minute, but I've got my hot coffee, and I've got one of those little electric burners, you know, hot plate things over here. So you guys go and get yourself something. Oh, we're going to have trivia questions tonight. And I plan on a free giveaway, but I don't know what I did with it. It's around here somewhere and I can't find it. This is a mess. I'm all penned in here and I don't know what I did with my free giveaway. But I'm going to be noshing on some, yeah, they're store-bought. I had a house guest over Thanksgiving, and he doesn't live in the Philadelphia area anymore. So in Philly, Jersey, we have this baking company called Tastykake. Now, you might have them in other parts of the country now, but years ago, you could only get Tastykakes in this area. Tastykakes were made right here in Philly since, like, I don't know, 1900. You guys know Tastykakes? So all Philly and South Jersey kids went to school with Tastykakes in their lunchbox. Ellie remembers, or is it Eli? E-L-I? Butterscotch crimpets. Jelly-filled. I wasn't much into the chocolate ones. But Tastykakes now, I think you can get them in different parts of the country. But they were baked right here in Philadelphia. It is an East Coast thing. And my house guest went and bought a big box of Tastykake cookies. Not like my fat behind needs to sit here eating any more treats, but I've got my snack in a McKee Laurel Jadeite sherbet cup, in case you were wondering. So you guys go and get you some refreshments. They ship Tastykakes down to Arkansas, Terry. That's wonderful. I don't even think they still make them in Philadelphia. They made them in Philly for like 100 years. Yeah, it's the Yankee version of Little Debbie's. I think you're right. So anyway, hey everybody. I've got a new internet connection This is the first time I've gone live with this new internet feed. How's it looking? Make sure you're in live chat. Yeah, is it looking okay? Hello, David and Tammy in Texas. Tell me where you are, everybody. It looks okay. I appreciate that, winking out. That's Barb, who I haven't seen in like 2 years. Barb, hint, hint. When are you going to start your own channel? Hint. Hello in Brooklyn. Carlisle, PA. Yeah, I was just passing through there. Texas. Oh, it goes by so fast. Oh my gosh. Hello, Florida. Johnstown, Pennsylvania. You weren't there during the flood, were you? We have Cincinnati, Ohio. Hi, Cindy and Eugenia. If I go, you know, some of this stuff has been packed away. And so I've got like 1940s dust blowing up on me. Missouri, is it Missouri or Missouri? What do you natives say? You know, it's funny because people from New Jersey don't say New Jersey. It's all of the rest of you who think that we say that. We do not say New Jersey. Well, some of the ones up in North Jersey do, you know, like Hoboken, Jersey City, stuff, places like that. My grandfather was born in East Orange. You got to go upstate, and then you'll hear a little bit of Jersey. But we don't say Jersey. But is it Missouri or Missouri? Hi, Los Angeles. Hi, Linda. Hi, Robin in Massachusetts. Oh, in Lynn, Massachusetts. You say water, not water. I can't help it, Vinny. Water. I have tried to get water out of my vocabulary, and I can't. It's always water. That's the one word. I can't do it. Put what on slow mode, Poodle? The Wi-Fi is okay. I appreciate you telling me, Susan Collins. Thank you. Hi, darling, from a Jersey Brooklyn girl stuck in North Carolina. Ooh, go get some barbecue down there in North Carolina. I think it's vinegar based. Hello, Toronto, Aaron, Jersey City. Yeah, well, okay, Jersey City. Columbus, Ohio. It goes so fast I can't see. Hi, Helen. Helen, it's 3 o'clock in Manchester, England. Helen, go to bed. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Helen is my friend in England. Stuck? What's stuck, David? Hello, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Buffalo. Did it finally stop snowing in Buffalo? Oh my gosh, you guys got so much snow. We haven't had any snow. We had a couple flurries a while ago, but it hasn't gotten cold here yet. Okay, I would like very much for the chat to go away from my cell phone, but I don't know how to make it stop doing that, so I won't bother you with that. I'm going to be organized. It's all written down. Now, my good friends, Vintage Vinny from Maryland, D from Niagara Falls, and David and Tammy in Texas. If any of the three of you are here, and I think some of you are, you can help me out a little bit with this. I'm going to do several offer ups tonight because this way it helps folks, you know, sometimes with the lag. Excuse me, but I do have a few buy it nows. All right. Yes, I still have my autumn decorations and my autumn glassware. It's still November. And when I was a kid, we really didn't do any Christmas decorating until after my father's birthday, which was not until December the 10th. So I'm not really decorating for Christmas yet, but I do have my limited edition pine cone Febreze. So let's get it smelling like Christmas in here. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Any of you have your Christmas trees up yet? I know you do. All right, let's get started. Let me have one. Let me have a bite. Ooh, I shouldn't have sprayed that stuff. Ooh, I'm glad I turned the heat down. You got your candles in the window? How about on the spinet, Jeffrey? Not till December 8th? Well, how come not until the 8th, Nanette? Oh, a tabletop tree? Oh, these are not bad. I won't smack in front of you. People get mad. Hey, D. You put your tree up today? D got slammed with snow. Judy, your tree is up? All right. Yay, Will's Vintage Treasures is here. Hey, Will, it's good to see you. Everybody say hi to Will. He's got a great channel as well. And pardon me, Will, sometimes I still go by your old name, your old channel name. But tell everybody, a lot of you watch Will. He has 2 channels. And I would have no clue what Ollie's Discount Warehouse is if it weren't for Will. So, hey Will, your Bob Evans Thanksgiving, I don't mean to point. Your Bob Evans takeouts looked good. All right. Give us like 2 more minutes and we'll jump into this. Was it good? Oh, it's balsam fir. Did I say pine cone scent? Is that what I said? Who knows what I said? I have to watch the rerun. I don't like watching my reruns. I don't look at them. Are you like that? Anybody else who does this? You're tearing up carpet. What happened to you? Why are you tearing up carpet? You had fried chicken and bacon. I had fried chicken and bacon? David, is that like a Texas? What is that? Okay, Will's Thrifting Ventures is your old channel. It's now Will's Vintage Treasures, but you can still find him. Go look for him. And he does sales as well. And so does Dee and Vinny and David in Texas. All right, so let's do it. All right, let's begin because we've got a lot of stuff to get through and I'm gonna try to wrap it up by 10 p.m. But don't forget, we've got trivia questions. And if you're sitting at home watching and you're not in the chat, you're a part of this too. And I'm glad to have you here. I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving and thank you for joining me tonight. The first item up for sale, we've got a set price here in just a moment. This is a Girly candle. And of course, a lot of you already know it's made by the Girly Candle Company of Buffalo, New York. Okay, Girly candles made in Buffalo, New York. This one is going to go all the way back probably to the 1960s. Now, the nice thing is he's good and clean. His plastic wrap is gone. He's never been lit. Who's going to set Santa's head on fire? A little bit of paint loss there on the front, but he doesn't have like melted places in him, like where he was put face down in the attic and then his face got melted. So he's in really good condition. Really good condition on this guy. And he is Oh, wait a minute. He's 8 inches tall. In nice condition. So a lot of folks like to decorate with these things. Okay, so this girly candle, just hold on. I'm supposed to say the price first. I know, Vinny tells me every time. Okay. You ready? I'm going to tell you the price, and then I'm going to give you a number. And the first person to type in that number wins. It's $19. Don't type in 19. That's how much I'm selling it for. It's $19, and it is number 12. The girly candle, the girly Santa candle is $19, number 12. Hey, Raymond, good to see you. Now, I see Rob B on my end. Everybody make sure you're in live chat. D, thank you. It's Rob B has the girly candle. Let me write this down. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that so much, Rob B. Oh, okay, he's on the edge of the table. Now, in the description box underneath of this chat gives you the directions. So you'll email me, and I think it's already pinned at the top of the comments. You'll email oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com, and I need your PayPal email address, the email address that you use through PayPal, and then I can send you an invoice tomorrow. And also make sure you give me your mailing address. I ship from Philadelphia, and the cost of the item does not include the shipping. So I use Pirate Ship to ship you as cheaply as possible, and I charge nothing for boxing or anything like that. Now, I already see in the comments where people are mentioning about, hi, Mike. Mike says lag is about 8 seconds. I can't do anything about that. We all have different internet speeds. All I can tell you to do is make sure you're in the live chat. And those of you who are really conversant with this know that sometimes your cell phone is faster than your computer, or your computer is faster than your cell phone. That's all up to you guys on your end. So I really want everybody to have a chance, and that's the reason why a lot of things are going to be offer ups. So you have a lot of time to get in there. How did he know the number before you said it? Okay, Eugenia, he didn't know the number before I said it. Nobody knows the numbers but me. I promise you, nobody knows the numbers but me. It has to do with internet speeds, and that's just the way these things work. Okay, so someone here says your phones are faster than computers. Would be helpful if you don't do many BIN. I understand that. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going, because I think most folks understand that the lag isn't really anything that I can do anything about. And everybody has the same opportunity. Nothing's rigged, nothing's fixed. I promise you, nobody knows these numbers but me. So just hit refresh on your live chat. That might help. And if any of my friends who do this on a regular basis can jump in and give some advice to folks, I hope that you'll be able to do that. The comments go so quickly, it's very difficult for me to see it. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I promise you there's, it's not like the game show scandal in the when was that, you know? When was that game show scandal? Anyway, let's keep going. All right, the plastic snowman is right here. Now he's missing his corncob pipe. It broke off. And he's turning a little bit on the yellow side, but he's not cracked. He's yellowed a little bit. He's a hard plastic candy container, and he's cute. And you can do stuff with that. You could fix him up. Okay, so the little plastic snowman is, he is $9, and he's number 62. It is adorable, Lou G. He's $9, number 62 on the little plastic snowman. And there's probably a mark on there somewhere. Sometimes it's hard for me to see. So it looks like Lemmy Lemon. Lemmy. Thank you, Lemon. Number 62, I appreciate that. Yeah, it is cute that he decided to quit smoking. Yeah, Rosbro is what I was trying to remember. Ellie, thank you. And thank you, Lemon. He is cute for display. And it's good that he quit smoking. It is good. All right, let's do an offer up. I have to get up. Okay, this. By the way, where is it? Oh, for Pete's sake, what did I do? What on earth did I do with my book? I want to show you. Oh, here it is. Duh. Well, I'll show you that book in a minute. This actually goes all the way back to the 1950s. Now, this is actually Raylite. It's Raylite, Raylite Electric Corporation, and it goes back to the 1950s. It is in excellent condition. The only thing it's missing is the cross on the top. Now, how do I know that's all it's missing? Because I found it in my Electric Christmas Lighting Identification book. This is a wonderful, I love this book. And this is Collector's Encyclopedia by Cindy Chips and Greg Olson. I'll let you see that. If anybody wants to order, you know, I'm not getting any money for this. It's Collector's Books. That's who sells it. Rob, that looks like your church in Ohio. This is a wonderful reference book, and I think I found this book, you know, sort of secondhand, inexpensively. But anyway, a lot of the items here tonight that are electric, I found in this book. So this church is an offer up. Let me go ahead. I guess I should do that. We're going to start off at $19 on the plastic church. So we're at $19 and we're going to, this is an offer up. I'm going to count it down in a few minutes, but we're starting at 19. It has its original windows. Do you see that? You're going to have to put your own light bulb in there because I don't have one to put in there for you, but none of the windows are broken out. It's also a music box. And we'll go ahead and just give it a little twist. I don't want it to play too long. So it plays Silent Night, and it plays it a lot faster than that, but I only barely twisted the music box. Wish I could show you what it looks like lit up. Well, let me try something. Hold on. We're here for a little while. Okay, we're gonna try something. I wouldn't recommend you do this at home. Now this really isn't bright enough, but you'll get some of the effect. Ready? Okay, so we have, well, that didn't really do what I wanted it to do, but it does light up. And it's got stained glass windows. See that? And they're not broken out. All right, let me unplug this. You're gonna see this again in a minute. Oh, okay. Did it stop? No, it's still gonna play Silent Night. Okay, let's count this bad boy down. Nothing is broken on it. Nothing is repaired. I'm not sure where we are on the bidding. I think we're, but we started off at $19 and I'm not sure where we are. Hard plastic, and this does date to the 1950s. Go to one of the craft stores and you can get a light to put in there for it. All right, I'm looking to see where we are. We're gonna count this down in a moment. I think we are somewhere at around $31 on the 1950s plastic church that lights up and obviously plays Silent Night. All right, we're at 31 and we're counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of it. Where is it going? Is it going to Maryland? Maryland B? I'm looking to see on my end. Hold on for a second. In my chat, Maryland B comes in at $32 just before Margaret, who came in at 33. So I'm going to say Maryland B at $32. Thank you, Maryland B. M-A-R-Y-L-I-N. Maryland B. Why is D saying no in capital letters? That's the equivalent of shouting. Well, D, it's Maryland in my live chat. But D is telling me no, it's not Maryland. So see, I've already said that it's, when I look at my live chat, Maryland comes in just before Margaret. But what I can do, oh my gosh, let's see. Oh, do you guys hear? That must be out on the street somewhere. Okay, well, let me put this over here before I break it, because that's probably what's going to happen. And then, all right, here's what I'll do. Let me put this down over here. Since Vinny and D are both here, I will let them decide. And they said, Margaret, Maryland. Margaret came in at 33. Okay. The other, in my live chat, I see Maryland just before Margaret, but D and Vinny are going to call it at Margaret. So we're going to let Vinny and Dee call it from now on. Is that okay, Marilyn? If we put Margaret down, Margaret H. Is it Margaret H? Ooh. Do you guys still have turkey left over? Yeah, see, it's weird because Alicia says it was Marilyn, and that's what, but okay, Margaret. So what I'll do from now on is I'll let, rather than what I see, as long as Vinny, you're afraid to eat it, it's still good. I'll let Vinny and Dee call it since they're in here monitoring. Let's do the Putz houses, because I can't get to this tablecloth until I get these things off. So I've got 6 of them. The 6 putt houses. Let's do these. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got 6 of them. This is a regular price. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the price of the 6 of them. The price is $34 for the 6. Now, these are not the ones made in Germany, but the ones made in Japan after the war. You can see here, it says 22 cents. Notice how we've got a good window here in the center, and a lot of times the cellophane is broken out. There used to be a website where you could get those. So there's one. I have 3 of them that are large and 3 of them that are smaller. So there's 1, 2, no broken windows. No broken windows. 1, 2, 3. These are getting harder to find, good folk. They used to make these from scratch in Baltimore. Notice that we don't have any broken, that's not broken either. And you can stick light bulbs in the back. Those are the 3 big ones. And then we've got 3 smaller ones. Just kind of show you the scale. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's number 5. And here is number 6. So that's the 6 of them, the little Putz houses. And they look so neat when you put them on cotton. So there are, let's see, 6 of them. The price is $34 and it's number 45. Number 45 on the little Putz houses. Nice. Hi, Doug. I haven't seen you in a while, Doug. It's good to see you here. Doug has them. Yeah, it's Doug. I think so. I don't know where to put them. I really don't. Bear with me, everybody. It's going to get easier as the night goes on. Because I'll have more room. How many of you had Putz houses? Was that, someone was telling me that they thought it was more an East Coast thing. But when they came in from Japan, they first came in from Germany, but when they came in from Japan, I think they went all over the country. No? So yes, thank you, Doug. Don't forget, everybody email me, oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com, and that'll give me the information that I need. Let's do one of these. Let me find out which one it is. It's the green. This is an offer up. We're starting at $19 on the green battery made in Japan Christmas tree. $19 is where we're starting. Now get ready. It's not going to be that dramatic because the lights are on. But hold on to your bark loungers. When I flip this little switch right here, it's going to light up. I'm hoping you can see it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. There it goes. Did you catch that? You didn't catch it. You weren't watching. Look again. Woo! Woo! What a thrill this was in the 1950s. Now, this is an offer up, and we started out at $19. I'm not sure where we are right now. It has a metal base. Look at how pretty that is. You get the original box with it. And the original box, hold on. The box has seen better days, but these boxes, yeah. All right, stuff it with cotton or whatever and display the box. This says blinking Christmas tree. Now this one doesn't blink because I don't have a blinking light bulb in it. But what a neat little old box. Not in very good condition, but sweet to have the box. We all know what a wonderful thing boxes are. And there it is. We're at $30 on this little guy. And what you do is you unscrew the bottom, you take the batteries out. So all little battery operated, this little guy, and it's bottle brush. And then when we pull this up, there's your little light bulb. Now you can go and get that from the hardware store. That's not difficult to get a hold of. I did find a battery, Karen. I had to go all the way to Philly to get one. Right, so there's the cone. And you've got all these cute little things on there. Now listen, when I start counting it down, if you think you have a lag, don't wait until I say number 2 to put your bid in, because you'll miss it. So get your bids in. It is cute, Barb. Isn't it cutie pootie? Let's turn it back on again. Wow. Maybe if I back up. Isn't that the cutest little 1950s thing? With the original box, let's count this thing down. Are you ready? By the way, battery's not included. Okay. Where are we on this? Green battery Japan Christmas tree. Okay. I'm not sure where we are. I'm looking for the last bid on there, and I don't see it. But we'll go ahead and start counting this thing down. There's another one I'm going to sell a little bit later on. Trying to see where we are with the bids. No hardware stores anymore. Yeah, we've got a few old mom and pops here. Let me see if I can find out where we are. It looks like we're at about like $30, right around the $30 area. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is on its way somewhere. I'm gonna have to take the battery out of it. And let's see, where did it go? A lot of folks jumped in right at the end, and I will let Dee and Vinny tell me who it is. I'm not gonna mess it up again. I always mess it up. So, who is it, Vinny and Dee? It goes... They're not telling me. You want me to mess it up again? Vinny says it's Rob B at $35. Thank you, Rob. Green battery tree. Rob B. Now, Rob, I need to take the batteries out for the other one. Comes out really easily. And they pop right out. Hold on for a second while we do a prop change here, scene change. There's one, and there's one. Now look, I'm doing these count it down. I'm not trying to get, I don't want anybody to spend more than they can afford. I'm not trying to do that. But if you have a lag and you wait and you try to put your bid in at the last couple of seconds, you can miss out on it. What am I going to do with it? Okay, I see a spot. I think. All right, there it goes. Thank you, Rob. Now let's do another one so we can get this out of the way. This one, here it is. Let me find, this is the white battery tree. All right, we're also going to start at $19 on this one. Now this battery tree, this is the base. The base of it is broken. You know, with epoxy, glue, and all that kind of stuff, you could doctor that up. But what happens is, I crafted this out of a piece of cardboard so that it would hold the tree up. Whatever was in there is missing, but this holds the tree up where it's supposed to be. You could do something else if you'd like. So we're going to take the battery and put it in there. Yes, it is awesome that my friends are helping me, and I really appreciate that. We're starting off at $19 on this. Now we take the base and we screw it onto the trunk. And as you turn the base, it will then It will then engage the light bulb. You see that? Very crafty. Now you're getting the original. This is the this is the Wee Willie Winky electric Christmas tree. Let me show you the whole thing, and then then I'll show you the box. So we put the tree on the top. This one is white, and it just sits on there like that. You see that? Look at the little candles on it. Now we turn the base, and it lights up. Ooh! Ready? 1, 2, 3. You see it light up? I promise you, when the lights are out, you get a much bigger effect. You don't get much of an effect with this, but all right, see, there it is. It's lit up. Isn't that neat? Okay, and you get an old-fashioned box. This is an offer up, and we're going to count it down in just a moment. We're somewhere around $20 or so. Here's the old box. It was originally 59 cents. Isn't that cute? 59 cents for that little thing. And then somebody wrote on it, ever ready leak-proof battery, size something or other. And this is made in Japan, it says here, right? So remember, you've got that. Look at it that way, no problem. A little bit of damage down. Well, yeah, there's damage, but turn it, lights up. You can just barely see it lighting up as I turn that. So this is another cute little thing. And it's just amazing that we're talking about items made after the Second World War, and here they are. It's ready for you. Battery not included. Let's count this thing down. I'm not sure where we are, but you guys can look in the chat and see where we are. I think we're at about $24. Don't miss out in the last few seconds. Get your bids in early. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holly says that the base trunk is too large. Holly, it's that large because it's got to hold a battery. So yeah, You can't really get around that. There's the battery is in there. And let's see who got it. Sold to Winking Owl for 26. Thank you, Barb at Winking Owl. 26. Where's Barb? Let's see. Okay, thank you, Barb. 26. Barb, right? And see, if you take this off, which you can, then the tree sinks too far down. It needs to sit as high as it can possibly sit so that the light bulb illuminates the whole thing. And it's that tall to accommodate the battery. But thank you, Barb. It's going to be heading your way, or you're going to have to keep the kids away from playing with it. You're going to have to put it up on a shelf somewhere. I love these little things. And sometimes the box is like my favorite part. Thank you, Barb. I know you guys are all talking and I can't see what you're saying. It makes me mad. I want to know what you're saying. Wait a minute, I got to find somewhere to put this. Oh, let me go ahead and tell you, I do have some bad news. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad news. In case you tuned in, you're going to be disappointed. We're going to have to hold off on this guy because my batteries are dead. And some of you tuned in just to see what this evil Santa Claus will do. His eyes light up and he marches towards you like the lurch. But my batteries are no good. You want me to say sold after I say number one? Okay, I will. I kind of thought everybody realized that after you say number one, that's it. I mean, you can't put after I say number one, I'm sorry, or after, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's the end of it. Everybody wants me to say sold. Okay. Does that really make a difference? If you say it does, please say sold. All right, y'all are having a fit. I would think 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. That's it after one. All right, one, sold. All right, but I can't sell this guy because I don't have the batteries. Well, I had batteries, but they burn out. So I got to go get myself some new batteries. Now I might be able to get, let's see. I can't do the tablecloth, the silver tree. Where's my silver? Oh, I can do that. Well, we're really going to have fun when we do the 4 items and the highest bidder gets to pick the first one that they want. This thing, I should have had it plugged in because now you'll just have to trust me that the bubble light does bubble. But it's not really supposed to be in there anyway. All right, I've got it plugged in. I've got this weird extension cord thing going on over here. Can you see that? Yeah, I got a tablecloth coming. Hold tight. A really cool tablecloth. This is a silly little tree topper thing. And the bubble light is not original to it. I stuck a bubble light in there because I had to stick something in there. Oh, don't you worry. That crocheted Santa Claus and Eggnog Mrs. Claus, they're on their way. But this corny little plastic thing goes on the top of your tree. You're going to get it with the bubble light, whether you want it or not. It does bubble, but it has to heat up, as you all know. This thing is funny to me. I'm not sure what was in the middle, but it must have been something other than that. But there is a place for any kind of a light bulb in there that you'd like to have. So you can stick anything in there that you want. But as I said, we're going to go ahead and sell it with this bubble light down in there. But it won't bubble because I didn't plug it in early enough to get it to bubble for you. This thing is, well, now I can't get it screwed back in there. That's okay, you've seen enough of it. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. I need to fire the props director, the set director. That thing, the silver electric tree topper, is $16 and it's number 33. It's only $16 for that silly thing. I think it's funny looking. Who gets it? Tammy and Dee? And David and Vinny? I would buy the tree topper. D, it's yours. D, which D? D gets it? D, the thrill of the thrift gets it? All right, D. It's on its way to Niagara Falls. I can't. Oh, let's see. Now I got glitter all over my pants again. Good thing I'm not going out tonight. Let's see. Where did I? Musical tree. Oh, so it's D. Thank you, D. I might stick something extra in the box for you. Next up, I've got, this is an offer up, and we're starting at $20. Offer up on the Noel Santa mugs. I've got 4 of these, and these are not easy to find, and they're in excellent condition with no damage. There's N. We're starting at $20, and it's an offer up. $20 offer up. There's N, O, E, L, Noel, and they all have different expressions. Yeah, so I know they're out of order. These are not easy to find. There are no chips, there are no cracks, nothing has been broken off and repaired. None of these numbers broke off. Not numbers, letters. None of them broke off and got glued back on, I can tell you that. Noel. And they're made in Japan, and they are Commodore. We're at, I'm not sure, the bids are looking really weird. So I can't, what is B35? Willie has B30, maybe you don't mean to put the B in there. Let's look at them again quickly. N, O, they have different expressions. N-O, E, L. Made right after the war. A little bit of crazing on the bottom, made in Japan. Oh, that means bid? Okay. Ready to count these guys down? The 1950s Noel Santa mugs here, spelling N-O-E-L. We're somewhere around, I don't know, I'm looking and it looks like the last highest bid I see is Heather at $50, and I'm going to start counting them down. Don't miss out. You ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold! Sold! Now I gotta see who it is. What you laughing at? Yay! Come on, who won? So I can put them down and write their name down. Oh, there's a lag. Yes, I said sold. Noel. What difference does it make? Well, if you guys tell me it makes a difference, then I believe you. Because I hardly ever get a chance. I don't dare take my eyes off. Denise Brochart at 51. What bell's under my kitchen shelf? Vintage Vinny says Denise got it. Uh-oh, D says no, Vinny. Now Vinny and D are going to fight it out. Ooh, I'm glad I don't have to be the bad guy. See, this is hard, everybody, and it's not rigged. Ooh, I'm going to put these down and have a cookie. Figure it out, Vinny and D. I love you guys, and you're doing a great job. They are. Everybody, please say thank you to Vinny and D, because it's not easy. I know other people are saying things, but I'm only going to pay attention to what Vinny and D tell me. They get the last word. It's not rigged, I'm telling you. You guys have different, speeds. We see different things. Now, come on, everybody, now. It's just 2 days after Thanksgiving. I guess they're trying to figure it out. Ooh. They are the best, and they really do a good job. Oh, I'm talking with my mouth full. Let's do a trivia question while Vinny and D figure it out. Have they left me? D says it's Mary at 52. Mary at 52. All right, it's Mary at 52. Woo! Where are they on my little piece of paper here? Mary gets them at 52. I'm trying to speed this up, folks. I really am. I don't want to keep you up all night. Where are they? Oh, here they are. It's Mary at 52. M-A-R, Mary at 52. Okay. Thank you, Vinny and D. I have to get the next thing off the floor. Here's your trivia question. We've only gone 1 hour. Now look, I watched Dee's live sales. She goes 3 hours. You know you do, Dee. Why can't I go 3 hours? This is so much fun, even if you're... I am so glad that we're having fun. Vinny, how did I get a wrench? I gave it to you, Karen, because I feel like you should have it. All right, here's your trivia question. There's no prize, because I had a prize, but I can't find it. But this will give you guys something to do while I'm going down on the floor. I got to get something off the floor. You ready? And don't Google it. You hear me? In the night before Christmas, what settled for a long winter's nap? What settled for a long winter's nap? You guys figure it out. Oh, wait, I got to look at the answer. Oh, I'm watching. Oh, Jeffrey, you're so smart. You Googled it. Jeffrey knew what it was because he's got the game. Do you have the game? Oh, I can't see it. No, David, you are not getting that black Art Deco vase. At my funeral, you can have it. I'm kidding. That was wrong. Musical tree spinning stand. Which one? The little one or the big one? Let's do the little one. Okay. Here it is. You've been waiting. This is an auction up. I've got 2 of these. It's brains. Jeffrey got it. What settled for a long winter's nap? That Ma and Pa, they got in bed and they settled their brains. That's hard to do sometimes at night. This is the little one, right? I got a big one. Twice as big as this. But let's look at the little one and let's start off. These are not easy to find, you guys, in working condition. $20. We're starting at $20 and it's an offer up. Don't put your bids in late because you'll miss it. Let's plug the thing in. We're starting at 20 bucks. It spins and it plays music. Right? Now, it's spinning. You see that? This is not a reproduction. This is old. And you can plug your Christmas lights in right there. Wait a minute, I've got a vacuum cleaner attachment and a fuller brush just to prove that it spins. Everybody watch. Oh, wait a minute, I have to tighten up the screws. I don't want anybody to tell me when they get it that it doesn't spin. It's spinning. There it goes. It spins very slowly. Can you see it? And now I'm going to start the music. Get ready for this. Here goes the music. I want you to see it spinning. Wait a minute. We're in the... Silent Night. And Jingle Bells. You get two tunes. It's spinning. All right, I got to turn this music off, or it's just going to drive me up the wall. How do you? Wait a minute. Let me get this brush out here. Yes, this is an actual fuller brush. How do you like that from the props department? Now let me turn it off. See? Okay, no music. It's old. It's the real thing. I don't have a box. Measure it, please. What measurement do you want? The actual diameter of the thing is about 10 inches. Okay, it's about 10 inches in diameter. And you adjust the screws here to put your, whatever tree in there that you want. I guess no lights on that tree. Well, not on that fuller brush, no. But here's where you plug in your Christmas lights. So you put your tree in there, you plug your Christmas lights into that, you plug it in and it will rotate and it plays music. But the music kind of drives you bonkers. I'm not sure where we are here. It is for an aluminum tree and it's an old one. And we started out somewhere and I'm not sure where we are. I'm looking to see what the highest bid is. We're going to count this bad boy down in just a minute. This is the musical spinning Christmas tree stand for an aluminum tree or whatever you might like to put in there. Are we at $45 on it? Something like that. Remember, I've got another one coming in just a little bit and it's twice as big, but it's on the floor. So this would take a smaller, this would be good for a smaller tree. Okay, spinning seems overstated. Rotating. Okay, it rotates. It moves around in a cycle. And we say cycle in New Jersey. Yeah? And Wooder. Let's count it down. I don't know where we are. 40, I think we're at 45 bucks or something like that. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. I can't find the giveaway. It's around here somewhere and it makes me mad, Karen, because I have this giveaway to give away. David, you put your bid in too late. I told you not to wait. And David, why didn't you tell me that? You should have told me that you wanted it. Vivian. Thank you, Vivian. You're going to put an aluminum tree in it? Vivian at 55. Musical spinning Christmas tree. Vivian. Thank you, Vivian. Everybody, please help me out. I'm telling you what, when you win and when you send me the information, I'm writing it all down, but it really helps me if not only do I need your shipping address, but tell me what your name is, because I'm writing down Vivian, right? But Vivian might not be Vivian's real name. So if Vivian writes to me and she says, "Hi, my name is Gloria Clapsaddle, and I won I'm looking for Gloria Clapsaddle and I can't find her." I'm just playing, Vivian. I'm sure your name is Vivian, but give me just make sure give me more information than you think I need. I don't always get things correct. And tell me what you won. Hey, Vivian, are you going to play it with the music? You guys remember Gloria Clapsaddle? My father was always, I think that was a character on Jack Benny or something. Somebody's going to have, Jody says, what's the reason for counting down if it's sold before you're done counting down? Vinny, could you or Dee help Jody understand that that there's probably a lag? It's not sold before I count it down. I promise you that it's not. It's really not. It's a lag, is what it is. Yeah, I know that it looks weird, but it's not sold before the countdown. It's just that there's a lag in the internet. Yeah. Oh, you have an aluminum tree. Oh, nice. Very good, very good. Good for you. Okay, we've only been at this for 1 hour. My gosh, it seems like it's been all night. It's only been an hour. Shall we keep? I've got a ton of stuff. Okay. Well, let's do the color wheel. We're starting off at $25. Yeah, just keep hitting refresh. I promise you, nobody knows the numbers, and I'm not selling into anything to anybody before the thing is over. It's all with internet speeds, my good folk. Okay, we're going to start at $25. You don't find these in this condition. You know you don't. Now, if you want this, I'm pointing at you. Don't make me get out my recorder and start playing Christmas songs. I will. If you get out of line, I'm playing with you. You guys having a good time? You're not going to find these very often, and it's got the glitter on it. It is not a reproduction. It is an original. And this goes way back. Now, this was never anything that was in my home as a kid growing up, but I do remember there was one in like the Methodist youth. We had one in the basement of the church in the 70s. And here it goes. Now I'm going to try not to blind you by the light. But warning, warning, warning. Here it goes. You guys remember these? This is a silent, not a silent auction. We're starting at, we're starting at $25. Did I tell you that? Doesn't matter. That's where we're starting. Now it's making a little tiny little bit of a noise. That may be just squirted with a little WD-40. Boy, this one's really going to town. This goes a lot faster than the actual spinning tree. And I've got for you, oh, light bulb not included. I've got for you the original box. Are you believing this, good friends? Look at this. The original box. I think we're at $50 with Pam. Look at that. All the information on there. Let me look and see if you're asking me anything. The noise would drive you crazy. I think we're now at $55, but there's the original old box. That's it. Yeah, it makes a little bit of a rattle. As I said, it's probably just a little DW40 in there. We'll let it spin for a minute. See the effect? Now I'm green, blue, red. You get the idea. May I unplug this now? Let me unplug it and then we'll do the countdown. Light bulb not included. I'll tell you what, it'll be a miracle if I don't electrocute myself tonight. You see how the I'm telling you. And the condition on, look at the condition on it. The condition is absolutely phenomenal. Now you take the screw off and all the little plastic pieces come off and it all fits down in that box. All right, let me set it down and we'll count it down. Don't miss out on it. If you want a color wheel, there it is. It will arrive at your house. Ready for Christmas. Let me find it on here and we're going to count the thing down. We are somewhere. Oh, they all make the same noise. They make that little noise. Okay. It is really in pristine condition. It's in absolutely fantastic condition. Oh, does Will have to go? See you, Will. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. I guess Will must have said goodbye. Pam Avery is at $75, and we're going to now count it down from 75. You ready? Everybody hit refresh before I count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. It's so funny to me that you all want me to say sold. I'm saying it. Jody says, how do you refresh? I don't know, Jody. I think you just go up to your live chat and just hit. Can somebody tell? I really don't know how to refresh. Isn't that awful? I know how to refresh on my cell phone, but just close out and then go back in? Okay. Barb says she never says sold, and people don't get mad at you. Well, then why are they getting mad at me? Oh, they get mad at you too. Nobody's mad. Come on, Vinny. Did Vinny indeed dump me? They dumped me. They didn't tell me who won. D, who won? D, you know I'm sending you that thing for free because of all the work you're doing with me. I'm gonna put some extras in there too. Some cookies that. Who won? Oh, Pam Avery at 75. Thanks, Vinny. Thank you, Pam. Pam at 75. I'm just playing. You guys know. Come on now. I just play around. Who's late? Hi, Jewel. You just getting here? Cool. You didn't miss much. Yes, they did. What, Lemmy? What they did? What? Yeah, leave and then come back in if you need to. He's awful slow tonight. Am I slow? What you want me to do? Speed it up? Where are you going? To a nightclub? You going to a nightclub tonight, D? I'm playing with you. What? Oh, not me, but Vinny is slow? Ooh, them's fighting words. I'm staying out of it. We have 21. Wait a minute. I better not tell you that. All right, here they are. We are having so much fun. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time. We have got 21 Christmas cards from the 1940s. I'm going to flip through them very quickly. You better be watching. You may wait till somebody comes back from the toilet. All right, I'm going to wait like 10 seconds and then I'm going to show them to you. This is an offer up and we're starting at $21. That's $1 per card. Now, you know you'd pay a lot more in an antique store. 21 Christmas cards from the 1940s. It's an offer up, and I'm starting at $21. Yeah? Right? Everybody's seated and ready? I'm gonna go through these. I better stand up. I'm not going to open them up. Well, I say that. I really am not. We're at $21, and we've got 21 Christmas cards. Okay, you guys ready? They're all from the 40s, and some of them are written on the inside. You know, some of them we can see on the inside. Different things. All right, we're starting at $21. There's one of the cards. There's another one. Are you seeing them? Is that all right? I guess I'll let you see a little bit of the inside. Just a little bit. Look how Art Deco the font is on some of these. This is an offer up, 21 cards, $1 each. $21 is where we are starting. Look at that one with the dog, too cute. And the silver. These are all from the 1940s. That one is really, I love it. These are charming cards with wonderful Art Deco design, very, very nice Art Deco 40s design on all of these. They're in good condition. They are used, they are signed, but they were not in a photo album. So there's no glue on the back of them. There's no tape on them. There's no water damage. That's from licking the envelope that you see there, that little stain there. I think we're at around $25. Look, who's that one from? These are so funny to look at the names. E.L. Hollingsworth and Son. In sincere and friendly appreciation of your goodwill and patronage. Oh, that was from a business. Look at this one. This one shimmers. Look at that. You put these out on your coffee table and it instantly gives you that old-fashioned feel of the old days and the words and everything. May cheer come knocking at your door. Your roof tree ring with laughter at Christmas time, on New Year's Day, and all the days thereafter. P.H. somebody. Look at how that shimmers. See that? It's not easy to find these old cards. Look at how Art Deco they are. dried up saliva from the 1940s. John Robert, you're funny. And as I said, they've never been stuck in somebody's... Now, this is the only one that's got tape on it, so I told a lie. Look at me, telling lies 3 weeks before Christmas. That's the only one with Scotch tape on it. We can live with that. Look at Santa looking through the window. These are so deco and so 40s. Oops, that wasn't upside down. There's 21 of these cards. 21 of them. They're just so charming at Christmas time. We see the Art Deco influence in America from about 1925 into the 1940s. Ooh, that one fell too quickly. Okay, almost done here. It takes a while to get through 21 of these cards. Look at the font on this, on these. They really are charming. How about that? I don't think there's any duplicates either. Wonderful for decorating if you'd like that old-timey feel. Thank you for asking everybody to thumbs up. I appreciate that. It looks like we are at $26 right now, so that's just a little bit over $1 per card. That's great. And there's the last one. They really are charming, these old cards. And they look even better in person. They have, a lot of them have kind of a shimmering effect to them. Okay. 21 1940s and probably some from the late 30s era Christmas cards. And we're going to count this down. We are, I think, at around $26 on those. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. Who gets it, Vinny? Who gets it, D? Ooh, I put too much pumpkin. I put pumpkin stuff in there. My own spice. Vinny says he sees Jeffrey Reed at 35. Thank you, Jeffrey. I haven't forgotten you mid-century folk. I've got another stack coming up. Let's do it right now. These are mid-century cards, and this stack is, we've got 25 Christmas cards, 25 of them. This is just a regular old price. And I've got 25 cards from the roughly the 1960s. 25 cards. And it's going to be $20 for the lot. That's 90 cents per card. Let's look at them very quickly. I promise you. And with these, they're unused. And you're getting a whole bunch of envelopes with them. But let's go pretty fast. 25 cards for 20 bucks. These are all sort of like a 1960s era lot. That's very 60s. Even the color scheme and everything. and the font and all of that. Look at that. Look at that angel. Boy, that's a 60s hairdo on that angel. Yeah. Now this might be early 70s on this. We're getting into psychedelic kind of. That might be, I don't see a date on it, but it says, yeah, that one's, are we getting into the early, that still looks a little 60s to me though, wouldn't you say? That looks like something Mrs. Roper would wear. That's looking very Mrs. Roper-ish to me. And again, very 1960s. Oh, so there is a duplicate here. We've got two of these. You guys looking at these cards? I need to go quicker. There's another one with Mrs. Roper. Either that or Maud. I can see Maud running around in something like that. Isn't that cute? Very, very 1960s. Now this is just a regular old price. I'm about the regular old price. I got cookie crumbs down the front of me. What did I tell you? Yeah. I'm going to be selling all of these for just 20 bucks. All right, we're almost there. Get with it. Get with it. Look at that. That's cute. I'm going fast. That's a duplicate. You like the 60s? I didn't forget you. Okay, that's it. We got them. 25 cards. $20 takes it. Are you ready to type the number in? It's number 81. I already told you the price. 20 bucks. Number 81. Number 81. Great for crafting. Now, Poodle, if you flush my crocheted abominations down the toilet, you're not getting them. Who, what? Anatel at number 81? Anatel? Am I saying it right, Anatel? I hope that I'm saying it right. They're coming your way, Anatel. Thank you. Now, don't you guys forget to... You don't have to email me tonight. I'm not doing any invoices until tomorrow morning, like after 10 o'clock, because I'm getting up early. I got stuff to do. But I won't really get to the invoices until later in the morning. Thank you, Anatel. I appreciate that. We are more than halfway through, I promise you. Let's go now to the candle restoration project. This is only $10. Only $10. Somebody rescue this. It's only $10, and if you saw my video, you've already seen the bits and pieces of it. Here are two pieces that have fallen off. This is old, though. This goes back to the late 50s and into the 60s. It needs a little bit of love. Electrically, it's okay. Plug it in. It's only 10 bucks. There it is. We've got two light bulbs working on it. It's got glitter all over it. Somebody needs to glue these back on, iron them out. Right? Little candle kind of a thing from the late 50s into the 60s. Yeah, it's there. It just needs somebody to help it out a little bit. And it's only, this poor little thing is only $10. Are you ready for the candle restoration? $10 on this, and it is number 6. Who gets it? I'm trying to speed it up. Can you tell? A lot of people jumped in there, but I'm waiting for Vinny and yeah, it does. It might be 50s too, Bix. I think you're right. Crazed vintage model. Crazed vintage model gets it. Crazed vintage model. Thank you. Let me unplug it. Yeah, it's an old one. It needs a little bit of love, and you're going to give it its love, right? I can send you the light bulbs if you want. If you don't want the light bulbs, I don't have to send them to you. Sometimes they get jostled around in the mail and then they get burnt out. Oh, I love that thing. Thank you so much. Let me have a sip. I bought some sugar-free pumpkin stuff to put in my coffee, and it's really good. I forget where I got it. Okay, the Santa pitcher. This is an offer up. Now look, folks, let me tell you what. This just sold, and it sells on eBay. Somebody might get a steal tonight. This regularly sells on eBay for right around $100. This is an offer up. Let me tell you where I'm going to start, and then I'm going to describe it. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I got to go back and do the tablecloth. Okay. We're going to start at $25 on this. I'm starting at $25, and I promise you that this frequently sells for about $100 on eBay auctions. We're starting at $25. It's a Santa pitcher. Yeah. Now, let me tell you, the only damage that it has, and it's minuscule, the only damage is right here at the inner spout. There is a hairline right there, a tiny hairline crack, but no chips out here. No chips. Just that little tiny crack right there. Hairline, that's the only issue. It's not stained. This goes back to the 1950s, made in Japan after the Second World War, right? Now, the paper label has fallen off. Right now, we're at $35. And it's not cold painted either. This red paint is in great condition. Nothing has been broken on it and re-glued, and there are no cracks anywhere on the mug pitcher itself, except for that tiny little spot right there, okay? So it's clean, it can be used. If you want to actually use it or display it with your little Santa heads, you know, these kind of sit all around it. But right now, I'm not sure where we are. But here we go. So it measures 5. It measures about 5.5 inches tall. The winking eye. He's got a little. Looks like Jack Frost was picking at his nose. No. Nipping at his nose. I'm sorry. I hope Jack Frost wasn't picking at his nose. Somebody was nipping at his nose. Anyway, we're at $38, and I'm going to start counting this down. Somebody's going to get a bargain tonight on this. You sure are. You ready? Condition is just absolutely super fantastic. Thank you for asking them to do the thumbs up. I appreciate that so much. Okay, here we go. The Santa pitcher. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I said Jack Frost was picking at his nose, but 10. Well, first of all, where are we? Where are we price-wise? I think we're at like $35. Oh, we're at 40. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. I find the mugs all the time. I hardly ever find the pictures. Who gets it? I'm not going to say anything because what I see on my screen apparently is not. Vintage Vinny says Doug at 43. Then it's Doug at 43. Okay, Doug, you got it. Santa picture 43. Doug. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate it. And again, everyone, what I do is I try to keep my boxes 12, 12, 12. When you get over 12 inches, the price jumps exponentially. If I can safely get items, you know, sometimes I will have to ship 2 boxes because it's sometimes cheaper to ship 2 boxes at 12, 12, 12 and safer than shipping, you know, a 16, 16, 16 box. The price can just jump. It's crazy. So if you have not been to the post office since the Lyndon Johnson administration, you have no clue how things have changed. But shipping now is really weird. Anyway, I was just telling you that. Yeah, Doug, you got a good one, and I'm so happy for you. Yes, that's a good one, and I'm glad you got it. It's going to be coming your way soon. The Santa robot. I can't sell because I need to go get batteries. I'm going to do the... Oh, I got a tablecloth coming. Let's do the 1940s Star Tree Topper. Am I done with this? I am done with this. Finished with this. My 8th grade English teacher always taught us, food is done, people are finished. I can still hear her voice. All right, the 1940s Tree Topper. Here it is. I love this thing. Let me get my, there it is. Okay, let's plug it in. Well, let me tell you, hold on, get too excited. I guess I should use my ruler. All right, it's an offer up and we're starting at 20 bucks. $20 on the 19, and this is 19, actually late 30s, early 40s. I found it in my book, in my electric lighting book. Here's the old box. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna plug it in a minute. We're starting at, hi Curtis, it is so good to see you. Curtis, your comments are just such, they're so eloquent. Yeah, but the back isn't red, Karen, on this one. Well, the red is back, but it's silver here, so I'm not sure, but let's plug it in. It's not a very long cord on this one. Oh. All right, we're in. Now, I have a blue light bulb in it, but you can take that light bulb out and put whatever you want in it. This is old. All right, this was either made just before the war or very early in the war, before restrictions. It's a misconception that, you know, on December the 7th, 1941, that nothing was made out of metal anymore. It took a little while for the companies to have restrictions, and then, but soon after the war, 1946, you could start having things made in metal again. So we're either talking about something like 1941 or 1946. We're either just before the war or just after the war on this. There's the original box. It's all there. And we're starting the bidding out at $20 on this. And it looks like we might not have any bids yet. So let me see. The back says it's a star treetop. Connect your Xmas tree lights for best effect. Use a red bulb. You put whatever bulb you want. There's the old box. Not easy to find this old, and this is made of metal, not plastic. And it's just not easy to find these old Christmas decorations, especially with boxes that are not all torn up. So if you like Christmas decorations from the World War II era, that's it. Yeah, with the box, which is really neat for display. There is, somebody else put tape here on the side, so we have to live with that, but you know, basically we've got a box that's in really good condition. And you just, to change the bulb, you just push on it on this end. It will come right out of there. And you just put a different light bulb in it and then push it back in. Yeah, so that's easy. Okay, the 1940s star tree topper is now to be counted down. And let's do it. We're at, I think we're at $45, and here we go. Don't forget, you get a nice old war era 1940s box with it, the original one. So we're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. I'd be keeping this, but I've got another one very similar to it that I use on my 1930s era Christmas tree. Otherwise, I wouldn't be selling this. I can tell you that, because it is sweet as it can be. And Glenn for 45. Thank you, Glenn. That's so cool. Okay, Glenn for 45. Glenn. Okay, let's go ahead and do... Well, I'll tell you what. While we're let's do this. This is an offer up at $20. This also goes back to the 1940s, and I found this in my I keep saying my book. I guess if you tuned in late. Ugh. This is my reference. I can send you the information on how to get that book if you'd like. The original box is gone. I only have a little piece of the box. You'll see my tree, Jim. It's not up yet. But I've got a little piece of the box, and there's the original guy. He's an offer up, and he's starting at, I keep forgetting to do that. We're starting at $20 on him. Now, you got to go get your own electric light for him. Go out to your big box craft stores, and you can find one. You know, the kind that you put in the ceramic Christmas trees. They're not hard to find. And it'll go right up in there. You push this, it comes right out. It's easy to do. You know, it's something like this. And then this guy he can hang on the wall. He's made of metal. He does look confused. And he's flocked. He's got some water damage on him here. I guess he was... Something spilled down the front of him. But this probably isn't going to... Well, let's do it with this. This is just to give you the effect. You're going to get some kind of a light that you're going to get at the craft store and put it up in there. And he will light up. Now, you're not really seeing anything because of the lights... of me trying to make this movie for you tonight, but you get the idea. You do. Okay. I am selling these as well, and these go back to the 50s. You ready? So he's in good shape. He's not plastic, he's made of metal, and you get a little piece of the original box with him. Yeah, he's got no legs. I don't know what happened to his legs. That's funny. Well, I guess he can be a tree topper as well, or he can hang on the wall. Okay, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Comfort and joy, tidings. I got my Christmas music playing. Can you hear it? Who is it? Sold to Heather for 62, the glow light. Thank you, Heather, 62. Heather. I appreciate that, Heather, very much. And I hope that you like it. I like it. I like this too, and this is old. It's an offer up. We're starting at $19. I've got 3 hard plastic bells. It's an offer up. We're starting at $19. Now, I admit the bow needs a little bit of help, but it's original. Look at the foil. This is, hear that? That's the old foil and a little bit of a pine cone there. And we've got the old plastic. Now remember, I think I said in my video, this kind of a thing was made year after year after year. This example goes way back to the 1950s. And we know that because of the type of electric cord and plug. Yeah. Now, it really needs to have a cardboard. You can make one or you can buy them. The little cardboard, no, the cardboard insulator. This is not plastic. It's either silk or satin. Can you see that? It's not plastic. Because this is a 1950s era wreath. So that was a good question. This is fabric, and you folks can tell me whether it's silk or satin. I guess it's a little piece of satin ribbon, but that's the original one. And you will, what you do is you can change the light bulbs. Now, right now, this one isn't blinking because I don't have blinking. I don't have it hooked up to blink. So you change your light bulbs. You see the old Bakelite sockets? Electrically, it's fine. You don't have to rewire this thing. We're perfectly fine with it. And I'm going to plug it in for you. But we're starting at $19 on the 1950s 3 bells. And you can do whatever you want to sort of doctor up this poor old, somebody said it's rayon, the fabric on it. And you can fix the fabric, but there are the 3 bells. How many of you remember in the 50s people having these on their, well, I guess not their front door. I guess they hung it in their windows. Let's plug it in. Here's the old cord. Look at that plug. And the old tag here with the underwriters says Christmas tree outfit on it. Let's plug it in. There we go. See it all lit up? If this dates to about 1955, then this thing is almost 70 years old. It's at least, yeah, if this goes back to the mid-50s, this poor little ribbon it needs help. But as I said, it's not plastic. I'm going to pull the ribbon up so you can see it. We're just so far back. Yeah, so it's 65, 67 years old. Okay, we're at $35 and we're going to count this thing down. I'm going to unplug it because it makes it easier for me. Again, electrically, we're fine. The cord is good. Get yourself a little insulator on there. You can make one out of cardboard. You can cut one if you want and make your own out of cardboard. It just fell off. You old timers know what I'm talking about. And but it is safe to use. One of the things you can do if you're using old light bulbs is to put these on dimmers. But, you know, it's the kind of thing you turn it on for an hour in the evening. You enjoy it while you're at home, right? Okay, let's count this down. We're at $36, Bix Beiderbecke, and we're counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding dong merrily on high. No, it's not glass, it's plastic. It's hard, it's old-fashioned hard plastic. But anyway, it's so, oh, I forgot to say sold. Don't get mad at me. Vinny typed in sold. You're sharp, Vinny. You are sharp. Woo. All right, let's put these down. We're going to have another trivia question. If you just got here, welcome. We're simply having a wonderful Christmas time, and we're going to have a trivia question here in a minute, but who won the bells? Pam Avery at $38. Thank you, Pam. 38, Pam. All right. Let's see here. Let's give you a trivia question. Give you something to do while I find out what I'm going to sell next to you. Okay, you ready? And if I can find the prize, I'm telling you, I'm probably sitting on it. The prize is around here somewhere. Okay, here's your question. You ready? Thank you, Pam. Congratulations. Here's your trivia question. What carol, C-A-R-O-L, contains the threat, quote, "We won't go until we get some"? What? We won't go until we get some. Oh, we won't go until we get some. Okay. What carol contains the threat, "We won't go until we get some"? I forget what it is that they won't they're not leaving till they get some, whatever it is. I don't remember what it is. The carol is what? Bing Crosby? No. Oh, I see. We're not going until we get some. I hope they get it, because when the clock strikes 10, they need to get out of here. It's not figgy pudding. What's the carol? Well, it's the pudding that they want. I guess it's what they want. You keep saying figgy pudding. Yeah, get some what? But that wasn't the question. No, here we come a wassailing. Here we come. What? You won't go until you get... Vinny, now look, I know the clock. All right, it is 10 o'clock. I told you we were going to be done at 10 o'clock, and here I'm still going. What's the carol? We won't go until we get some. You guys better behave. You know it's "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." Well, if they don't get some, they're leaving anyway, because I go to bed at 11 o'clock. Oh my goodness, we've got a whole bunch of people. Listen, and as I told you, I don't care if you buy anything or not. We're having fun. Enjoying this weekend or this Monday night after Thanksgiving. Okay. Did you guys get it? Ooh, no, I'm not going to bed yet. Okay, now I have a vintage lot of stuff. It's an offer up. We start at $15 on this vintage lot of stuff. And here's what you're getting. We're starting at $15 and we'll stop wherever we stop. All of these little things are coming to you in one box. A Lefton teacup. A box of Christmas hooks from the 1950s with the hooks in them. A rubbery Santa head. See? And a little bottle brush Christmas girl with a little bell. See that? And her skirt won't stay down. Pull your skirt down. All right, turn around. Show the people. So we're starting at $15 with this little lot. You can put it on if you have a little shelf, you can put it on a little shelf. A Lefton porcelain teacup. You know, demi-tasse. You get the little flocked girl, our little bottle brush girl. Yeah, okay. You get the Santa Claus head. This is old. And it's not a dog toy or a cat toy. And you get the Christmas tree hooks in the old-fashioned box. See that? They're old Christmas hooks. And it's $15. Is that what I said? Yeah. Vintage lot of stuff, 15. There it is right there. Now I'm going to put it down. I don't know if I see anybody, so I'm going to put this down so we can move on. And if anybody, I guess I'm supposed to count it down anyway, right? Do I count it down even though there's no bids? I guess I probably do. Okay, here we go. Ready? I keep saying I will count down the vintage lot. Yeah, we're starting at, is that what I told you? Yeah, we're starting at $15 and I don't see anybody in there, so let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on that vintage lot of stuff. And I think somebody jumped in there for the little vintage lot. Oh, I forgot to say sold. We're actually almost finished. And then if anybody wants to hang around, we'll do some more trivia questions. Did you guys get the last one? Who won that one, Vinny and Dee? Yeah, I know. I start fading. I'll tell you what, after 10 o'clock, I start fading fast. Who knows? Vinny, got your back, Scott. Okay, who won? Oh, thank you. $100. I don't think she meant to bid that. No, it's fine. I'm not going to sell that to anybody for $100. It's not worth that. Sold to Michael Hearn for 25. Michael Hearn. Okay, thank you. Is it Michael or Michelle? I think it's Michael. Is it Michael? At 25? Well, okay, Michael. The vintage stuff. Okay. Thank you, Michael. I need a cookie. Thanks, Michael. All right. Now, this is going to be fun. Let me try not to mess this up. I'm probably going to mess it up. All right, get the crumbs off my face. What's confusing? I don't know. All right. Let's see here. These are made in... Well, where in the heck? Did I not write these down? Yes, I did. Okay. Vinny and Dee, I hope you're still... You guys need to go to bed. Let me do this, because I need Vinny and Dee to help me on this. I've got 4 of these. Now, hold on, everybody. All right. These are offer up. I'm going to try to do this right. The highest bidder gets to pick any one of the 4 that they want. What? I've got 4 made in Germany calendar tops. Let's look at all 4 of them. But we're going to start the bidding at... Why are you telling me? Why should I wait? Now everybody's saying stop. What's going on? Scott, stop. There was confusion on the last lot. It was Michael N for... Why do you want me to stop? Oh, Dee's getting mad. She put X's all over the place. Now, come on, folks. Linda, I can't read the chat. There's 500 people here. The chat on my end goes... Blah, blah, blah. It's like a stock ticker on... I can't see it. That's why I'm counting on my... That's why I'm counting on... Linda, I can't. If I scroll back, you have to understand. There's so many. I just need for Dee and Vinny to tell me who won the lot, the little lot of 5 things. I know other people. See, I've got other people telling me who won, but I'm only looking at who Vinny and Dee tells me to tell me who won. And now people are deleting their messages. Oh my word. Oh no. Yeah, call me after the show, Vinny, and tell me who got the last lot. It's either Michael or Michelle. But you guys, I thought somebody said it was initially, and then somebody put in a bid of 100. I think that was a mistake. Okay, let's go. Vinny and Dee say Michelle N. Yeah. Yes, let Dee or Vinny comment. Sis, that is true. That's helpful. If I can just let V and let Vinny and Dee call the shots. And then we're going to do these calendar tops. Okay, we'll straighten that one out. Let's keep going, and I'll let Vinny and Dee straighten that one out for me. We'll get it. We'll go back and look and see which one. But these calendar tops, let's see here. I've got 4 of these. Yeah. Vinny and Denny, yeah. We're starting the bidding at $10. I'm going to count these down after I show you all 4 of them. And whoever has the highest bid gets to pick the one that they want. Dare I do this? I'm only going to do it if Vinny and Dee are here. You don't get all 4 of them. You only get to pick one of them. Okay? And we're starting at $10. They're in beautiful condition. Look at these. Look at how heavily embossed they are. Isn't this beautiful? They're made in Germany. Some of them Germany or West Germany. So the ones made in West Germany are after the war. Now there would be a calendar attached here, so you can do something else with that. We've got birds at the top, they're chirping, and the Christmas church, and look at this lattice work. And there you can see how big, that one's almost 12 inches across, 12 inches tall. There's one of them. Now the highest bidder gets to pick the one that they want. Here's a little one that you didn't see in the video. This one is a little cottage, and it's got a water wheel and little birds. And then we've got an absolutely beautiful manger scene here. There's the creche. Look at the colors. Remember, you're only bidding for one, not all 4. We've got glitter. Ooh. Aren't these beautiful? This one has to be my favorite right here. I just don't have the space to decorate. And then the last one is the biggest one, and this is a great big winter scene. I'm trying to get it to where you can see the whole thing. It's all cut out here. We've got glitter. The colors are nice. We don't have water damage. They're not creased. Take a look at the backs on all of these. They're just, you could not ask to have these in any better condition. So the highest bidder gets to pick the one that they want, and then we'll sell the other 3. Then we go backwards. Now, you know, Vinny and Dee, I need you here on for this. I'm going to mess this up. Okay. I think we're at $38. Now we're at $40, and I'm going to start to count down. You're only going to pick one for the top price. There's the manger scene. This great big one with the winter scene. The little one with the cottage and the little birds and the water wheel. This one's really neat with the birds on the top. Look at that. And this sort of lattice fence work and the little church and everything. And they're embossed down here. It'll either say Germany or West German. This one here says made in Western Germany. So this is right after after the war here on this one. All right, let's count it down. You guys ready? The highest bidder will pick the one that they want. And then and then we look at, oh my gosh. Vinny and Dee, you're gonna have to be here for me because I'm gonna mess it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. All right. Hold on. Dee, who lives in Niagara Falls, said Bick Spiderbeck wins at 62. So I will now ask Big Spiderbeck, which one do you want? You want the cookies? The one that Big Spiderbeck wants is the one that Big Spiderbeck gets. The one with the deer. So you must be talking about the great big one with this deer, with the deer on it. Yeah, that's the only one that's got deer on it. Is this the one you want, Bix? Okay, Bix gets the big one with the deer on it. This is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. Let me put this down. And it was at 60. Give me a second, folks. Now see, I appreciate, but folks, people are jumping in and saying other people won. It's what Vinny and Dee are seeing on their screens. So it's a delay. Let's see, Bix, $62, Bix. This is the, okay. So the large one, let me very carefully put this down so it doesn't get messed up. Boy, that is nice. Okay. And let me go back down. Now, folks, please be nice. Nothing in this is, you have to understand that everybody is seeing different. I know it's disappointing when you don't win, but nobody is cheating. Nobody is, there's nothing is rigged. You know, I don't want anyone to get bent out of shape about stuff. You might hear me say sold, and well, let's just leave it at that. It's just the way that it runs with the internet. And nobody is trying to do anything out of turn. Okay, so what I need to do now is with the other three, thank you, Winking Owl. I do appreciate that. You have to understand, if you're not accustomed to live sales, and you may not be, this may be a new thing for folks. And I've watched a lot of live sales, so I understand how it works. Depending on whether you're on a cell phone or a laptop or how fast or slow your internet is, you've got, what I have to do is I either have to say what I see on my screen goes, or I'm defaulting to my buddies, Vinny and Dee, and I let them be the deciding factor. So I don't want anyone to get bent out of shape over it was me, it was him, it was her, it was them, it was they. Right? What else can I say? So we got to go with what Vinny and Dee tell me and what I see. Okay, so now we've got three left. And what I'm allowed to do next is to say to Bix Biderbeck, do you want a second one at that same price? And if he says no, then we move on. I so appreciate everybody. I really do. Okay, Bix says no. Very good. That's fine. So what we're supposed to do now is go to the person who came just underneath Bix. And I don't know if Vinny and Dee can see that. Yes, on the china cabinet. That's funny. So if Vinny or D can see who was the second runner-up, I'll go with them. And if I can't see that, then it was Michelle, but she's passing. Okay. You guys are so nice. D and Vinny truly do know how this works. They do, Poodle. They're much better at it than I am. I'm letting D handle it. I'm letting them do it. It's just that I feel badly when people miss out on something and they just don't, and then they kind of, Jeffrey Reed was at 55 before the 60. Your laptop is faster, I know. So does Jeffrey Reed get the second choice if he wants one? Or should I just do all three of them? You'll take the church. Jeffrey, you want the church? Jeffrey was second, so Jeffrey takes the church. Okay, so Jeffrey takes the what church? Oh, the church with the birds on the top, Jeffrey? Okay, so let's be clear. Jeffrey Reed takes the church with the birds on the top. Is that right? Jeffrey was number 2. Vinny and D? Jeffrey? For 55? Okay. I like all of them. And I don't have have a ginger snap. My ginger snaps are out in the kitchen. Now we have to see who was number 3. Do you know who number 3 was? Too many blue wrenches. Well, not really. I mean, I've only given out maybe like 4. I think there's only like maybe 4, maybe 5 people that have a blue wrench. And they only use it if they have to. The church with the, yeah, they're really nice. And a lot of times these things are broken or water damaged. I don't see who. I don't know who was the third runner-up and the fourth runner-up. So should we start it? If there's interest, should we just start it over again and move on? I'm not going to do this again. I mean, I'm going to do another live sale, but this is probably confused. This is hard. Jody Love Cats was Jody. Thank you, D. Jody Loves Cats was number 3. So if Jody Loves Cats is there and wants one, we'll wait for a second. Let me give you a, no, I won't give you a trivia question. That might really confuse you. Jody, thank you, D. Jody Love Cats was number 3 at 46. Jody, if you're there. Connie says, what is the blue wrench? The blue wrench are moderators, and I give a wrench to people that I know or trust, and they can help out with comments and things. I'm waiting to see, we're going to wait just a second and see if our Jody Loves Cats would like to have an option to get one. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. And I'm just kind of keeping my eye on here to see if Jody pops in. So Jody, are you there? Hello, conjuring up Jody. There, is that Jody? Oh, Jody loves history. I thought it was cats. Oh, please hold them up again. So the nativity and the little cottage are the two that are left. So Joseph, Mary, the baby Jesus, and a lamb. And then the little cottage are left. So if Jody wants either one of these, oh, you're welcome, Mary. So these are the two that are left. Yeah, the cottage is really cute. And then the nativity scenes. So Jody loves history and glass. Jody loves history, glass, and cats. Very good, Jody. That's the one for Jody? Okay. Okay, the nativity. Okay. Jody, I don't know what your bid was, so but let me just write down that this goes to Jody, the nativity. And I'll see if Jody, you can either tell me what your high bid was. D says it's 46. Is that right? And then we have, thank you, Jody. I'm going to be putting these in a cardboard sandwich, doubled, and then, do not bend on the box. So I'll get them wrapped up really well for you. I know this is really lagging. Probably everybody have you turned me off? You're watching reruns of Columbo or something? I don't know if we can go back and find out who the fourth person was. Lisa Hill wants the cottage. Okay, Lisa. If you were number 4, Lisa Hill gets the cottage. With the little birds. Lisa Hill gets the cottage with the water wheel. Ooh. I got one cookie left. I better pace myself. Let me break it in half. What are you guys snacking on? I promised you we would be done at 10 o'clock, and here it is 9. Oh my gosh. Thank you, everyone. You're eating dates? Hi, George. Vinny needs a cigarette. Now you're going back and changed it. D. Let's have a trivia question, and then we'll do the last few things, and we can go to bed. Okay. What fish is traditionally served on Christmas Eve in Czechoslovakia? I'm doing that, so I don't know what I've already said. But D, you guys told me that The fourth runner-up was Lisa. Are you changing it? Herring. How about halibut, just for the halibut? What fish is traditionally served on Christmas Eve in Czechoslovakia? Or I guess it's the Czech Republic now, right? What is it? Carp. Carp. No, not tuna. Oh, I'd love some cod right now. Let's finish this sale. From the 1960s, and I know this is at least from 1967 because we had it on my Christmas tree when I was a boy in 1967. Not this one, but one just like it. And we would try to stab each other with it. This little thing, one of the ribs broke off and I glued it back on right there, but you can hardly tell. That broke off and I glued it back on. Otherwise, there's no damage on it. This thing is weird. I can't tell if it's supposed to be like Robbie the Robot or I don't know what was going on, but it was the 60s. I don't know where my parents got it from in 1967, but that's it. This is bizarre. And this thing, the 1960s tree topper is an offer up at $15. Here we go. It's $15. Let's offer it up. $15 on the tree topper. We're going to go fast here. This is 12 inches tall, 13 inches tall. You better get your bids in fast because I'm counting them down. We're starting at 15. It is creepy. We're starting at, it's got fiberglass in it. See that? Yeah. All right, $15. Who wants it? You better get your bids in because we're going fast. I know, well, there is a little bit of a lag, but from now on, we're going to whip through these things. Okay? No fooling around. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. You need a drink? I know, D. It is sold. Who got it? We're going to fly through these things. Barb, thanks for hanging out with me for so long. D, go get yourself a glass of wine. I need a drink and a smoke. Oh my God, is it that bad? It's not. Come on now, D, your thrift hauls are longer than mine. Spun glass, yeah. Who won? We're about to wrap this bad boy up. And then we'll do some trivia questions. Karen, Vinny says Karen at 24. Thank you, Karen. All right, I'm flying. We messed around long enough. Here we go. What's next? We have a, let me get these out of here. I've had enough. I am not fooling with this Q-tip head looking thing. You all told me to buy it, and then I bought it, and then you stuck me with it. $1. Offer up. We're starting $1. Not $1 a piece, but $1 for the two. $1. Come on now. Wonderful. He's looking good. Crocheted. Doesn't smell funny. Smells good. But that thing creeps me out. She's got a little dress on. See? Little bloomers under there. Woohoo! It's getting late. She's got an apron. But she has a Q-tip head and she's looking fierce. $1. We're going to auction these bad boys off. I want these out of my house because she gives me nightmares. Come on now. And I'm not listening to you guys again. I bought these things 2 months ago, and I've tried to sell them, and nobody, you all told me how cute they were, and then nobody wants them. I'm not even going to wait. 10, no, she needs to be reworked. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. These are on their way. They're in the mail. Voodoo. It's not. Alicia, you are so funny. Voodoo. They're sold. Bless your heart. Did you buy these out of pity to get them out of my house? She is wearing a mini skirt. No, they're cute. I'm just playing. We're having a good time. $25. They're on the way. Who gets them? Nightmare on Christmas Eve. Woo! I think I might miss Mrs. Claus. Oh, you guys are still fussing over that other thing? Vintage Vinny says, loyal Raven. Oh, no, wait a minute now. D is putting a bunch of X's across the thing again. Now she's calling me out in capital letters. What have I done? Why are you calling me out in capital letters? Somebody's still on eating carp in Czechoslovakia on Christmas Eve. What, D? I can see that it's... Capital letters means you're telling me off. Now they're going back to who won that cottage. I'm going to have the rest of my cookie. People are going to start dropping like flies around here. Vinny won these for $25. I said whatever you told me to say. Yeah, I need whatever Mrs. Claus was drinking. I do deserve that cookie. My coffee has been sitting. Oh, it's coagulated. Okay. Loyal Raven at $20. He outbidded themselves at $25, so he gets it at $20. Who gets it at $20? Loyal Raven. Vinny says Loyal Raven gets this at $20. That's what I'm writing down. Everybody heard it. $20. Loyal Raven. Thank you, Loyal Raven. These really are cute, and I'm just playing. Yeah, they're cute. You're going to have to come back with me on... I think that D is still trying to tell me something about who won the little cottage thing. Now she's saying, shut up, Tammy. I don't know. I wrote down what you told me to write down. Did I get it wrong? Bix won the big one at 62. Jeffrey won the second one at 55. Jody won the third one at 46. And somebody told me Lisa won the fourth one at 40. Now, did you change your minds? I'll find you another one. Tell me who. Tell me who. Oh, it was a mistake? Okay. So who wins it? Okay, so Lisa wasn't the fourth. Lisa was a mistake. Oh, Lisa, I'm sorry. Woo! We won't go until we get some. Who gets it? Marie Hart gets the cottage. With the water wheel, does Marie want it? Quit laughing at me. Next. Oh, I've got to show you my big. All right, Marie Hart gets it at 40 if she wants it. I don't know how you guys do. I don't know how you guys do this. How come it's only my sales that get all cattywampus? Marie, okay. Lisa, I'm sorry. They told me it was Lisa, and now they changed it to Marie. You got, is everybody okay? Come on now. Don't start throwing leftover cranberry sauce on each other. What? I've said yes for the last 20 minutes. Oh. Vintage Uprising, Texas. You're not okay? What's the matter, Tammy? I'm doing what I have to default to Vinny and D. I'm writing down. I'm actually blaming them. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the, we got like 3 more things. Okay, let's get rid of this. The big one. Here comes the big one. You ready for the big one? Wait a minute, am I plugged in? I'm not even plugged in yet. Hold on. Okay, let's get the props out. Hold on. Yeah, see, here's what I can tell you, and I'm going to tell you. I'm telling you. I'm sitting here broadcasting, and I'm talking on my cell phone, but I'm watching myself on my computer. From my cell phone to my computer, there is at least a 10-second lag. Now, I can't do anything about that, and neither can, none of us can. So, yeah, I'm just letting you know. I got the same thing. And I didn't set any delay on comments. It's just the way cell phones and computers pick up signal, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, look at this. Mint condition. In box. I don't think it was ever used. This is a big one. Look at this. It's an original. Everybody's gone to bed. You're going to get a really good price on this. Probably. All right, this is a big box. Ooh. All right, let's plug it in. Then we'll see what happens. All right, we are plugged. Now, it's spinning. Oh, everybody told me to say revolving. It's revolving. Listen, look at how shiny that is. You see the revolving action? See it? Wear it like a hat. Drop it like it's hot. Now, this thing will hold a big tree. Here's my ruler. It is 12, 13, 14, 15. It is about 16 inches in diameter. But wait, you get music. Note the glitter. I'm telling you, you're not going to find one in better condition than this. And you can plug your Christmas lights in right there. And right there, you get 2 outlets on it. See that? Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is an offer up. We're starting at 20 bucks. All right, everybody start bidding. 20 bucks. This thing should sell for, all right, $20 on this big thing. It's working, it's spinning. The big one. Now, let's play the music. But wait, let's put the props in there. Since you don't, I want to make sure you can get the effect of it. All right, now we're going to start the music. You ready for this? They ain't ready for this. Here we go. I'm going to push this lever down and we'll see what we get. I hope it's Rock the Casbah or 99 Luftballons. Note the spin. That was Silent Night. That's Silent Night again. I think it's just Silent Night. All right, all we get is Silent Night. That's the only tune you get. Let's get this out of there. You know it spins. Original box. Beautiful condition. Not a reproduction. And we're going to count this bad boy down. Take a look at the bottom. There's no rust on it. I don't think this was ever used. Let me unplug it. Oh my gosh. All right, unplug it. We are unplugged. Ready for your aluminum twirling Christmas tree. And I'm not sure where we are. I think we're right at $100 on this bad boy. And let's count it down on the large Christmas tree stand. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. That is phenomenal. There's not a scratch on it. I don't think it was ever used. And it is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's see. Who is it? What is everybody saying? You're scared to bid? Why are you scared to bid? Don't be scared. The revolving Christmas tree stand. Vinny and Dee are going to tell me. Oh, sold to Gail for $105. Thank you, Gail. Very much. Okay, don't forget, you guys, to... okay, we got 3 more things. As a special, let's do this quickly. Because I know we're all fading. You know, I'm like you. I got to get up tomorrow morning. I got work to do, and I got to set the alarm clock. But it's only 11:15. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's do the tablecloth. Okay, here we go. The measurements, I wrote them down somewhere, and now, wait a minute. The tablecloth measures 52 by 64. Everybody remember that, because I'm not going to remember it. 52 by 64. It's an offer up. And we're starting at $15 on this beautiful, I'm going to show it to you. There are no stains on it. There's no damage on it. It measures 52 by 64. It's a beautiful old 1960s, maybe 50s Christmas tablecloth. It's an offer up, and we're starting at $15. Who's yelling at me? D, please. Is D yelling at somebody? It's heavy too. It is really nice. Now, let me get the whole, I'm gonna try to get it. you're gonna have to listen to me when I tell you there are no stains on it. And it is not a reproduction. It's an old one. And it was only used, once a year at Christmas time. I've already given you the measurements on it. I'm going to hold it still, but let's take a look. So you can see here the finished edge, right? The stitching that's on it. You can see the back. There's no glitter on it. It's got beautiful pine cones on it. And Christmas balls, and it's got little cottages on it with smoke coming out of the chimney. Let me try to find another one so you can really see it. No rips, no holes, no funny smells. It's clean, and no, Uncle Henry did not spill gravy on this. There are no stains on it anywhere. It's just beautiful. It's nice and heavy too. I hope you're getting the whole effect of it. I think we're at 40. It's just a beautiful tablecloth, which I'm making a mess out of, but I've given you the dimensions. And you can tell Look at the little cottage with the smoke. All right, let me sit back down. I will fold it up later. But I've dealt in a lot of old-timey tablecloths before, and this one is really charming. So we'll count this one down. You will not be disappointed. It doesn't smell like mothballs. Okay? Nobody spilled eggnog on it. It is super duper. Now let me get ready to write this down. So the tablecloth, 52 inches by 64. Let's count it down. We're at $50 and we're counting down. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. It's a nice one. And who does it go to? Blast off. Oh, and I've got something I've got to tell you. I'm just going to wait and see who the winner is. Oh, you thought they were bird feathers? I think they're it's actually it's pine needles behind the pine cones. Beiderbecke for 56. That's what Vintage Vinny says. Beiderbecke for 56. Yeah, it's pine. You want to sell? I don't want to sell my hat. All right, let's see. We got a couple more things. I can't do the Santa because I don't have the batteries for him. I don't think there's going to be any interest in these. And if there's not, then we just won't sell them. But these are unusual, and they do go back to the 1950s. Look at the bases. Look at how unusual the bases is on these. I had to take a light bulb off for something. Now all of this works. Well, let's go ahead and throw it up. Pardon the expression. Okay, let's just see what happens. We'll do an offer up, and we'll start out at $10 for all three of these. Offer up $10. Here we go. We don't really have condition problems other than it's just old plastic. The cords are in good shape. Yeah, we're starting at $10 on these. Here's one, but I love the shape of the base on these. I've never seen this before. So you get that one, this one, and this one. And I did find these in my electrical lighting book, and they do go back to the 1950s. We're starting at whatever I told you we were starting at. I think I said $10. There's the manufacturer's name right there. Can you see that? What comment did I miss? Are you guys... Vinny, you better finish up with those cigarettes. Yeah, so I think we started off at $10 on these, and it doesn't look like anybody's interested. So these, it does look like a menorah. You have a plastic menorah like this with the same kind of a base? Yeah. But they do start at, $10, and I don't think anybody wants them. So I'm going to put them in my window. Let me plug them in. Well, I guess I do need to count it down since I said it was an offer up, right? Let me let you have the effect. I have a surprise at the end. So there's one. Here's the second one. And here's the third one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. I think somewhere. Wait till you see what's next. Wait until you see what's next. Oh, did they sell, Vinny and Dee? Oh, did I not say sold? Sold. Lisa Hill for $21. Thank you, Lisa. Let's see, 21. Lisa. Now let me just go back over this. Okay, I have a surprise for you. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, okay, let me do this. I've got two more things here, which I wasn't really going to do, but let's throw these in anyway. Since we're sitting here, we're almost finished. Let's offer this up. Okay, this is an offer up, and we're going to start at $19. I guess it would help if I show you what I'm offering to you. Okay, so so $19, whatever this happens to be, and we have a box here, an old-fashioned box. You don't know what's in it. I'm going to tell you what's in it. And wow, look at what's in there in this old-fashioned box. The bidding starts at $19. You get a box full. These are not reproductions. They are glass. They are silvered. They are old. And they're small. Now these are all, take a look at this. All right, we're starting at $19. I did not count them. So, but you got a lot of them in there. Some of them have their tops and some of them don't. There's an example of just a top floating around. But a lot of them have these little, look at this. You see how old these are? Now I know you're going to ask me if they're shiny Brite. Some of them are probably marked made in Japan and some of them are probably shiny Brites. It's really hard to see on the caps. But you're going to get this entire box of them. They're glass. Look at how that one is shaped, almost like a lemon. Now that doesn't have its top. Some of them have tops and some of them don't. You're just getting sort of as is. There's a top, but we've got a lot of extra tops floating around in there. And they're just wonderful little Mercury, the little mini kind. And some of them are really tiny, like that one. Okay. So once again, you're going to have to just look at this. Look how tiny that is with the little loop in there. And so these go all the way back. And that is an old, that's the kind of hook that they made in the 1930s and 40s right there. Okay. I'm not sure where we are on the bidding, but all of these antique Mercury, I wish I could get it to where, so we've got pink ones and blue and green. And let's let you see another one there. Now, I want you to know, again, as I've said 2 or 3 times, some of them don't have their hangers. So you can craft with these. And you can also pinch little pieces of wire to stick down then to actually make them hang if they're missing. But this, look at this. Okay, so we're going to count these down. Again, I didn't count. I don't know how many are in here. But this is how I found them when I bought them. And this box, this old box, says that it had to and from tags in it. To and from, you know, Christmas tags. So if you've got a mini tree, if you're downsizing and you just have a little tiny tree and you just want you know, a few small ones. Here you are. All right, let's count them down. That's better. I should have been holding them back here. Let's see. Yeah, so to ship, what I'm going to do to ship before I count it down is I will put like, I will pack these and I will press like cotton on the top. So, let me think about that. I'm not going to wrap each one in bubble wrap, but I'll probably put cotton all over the top so that they can't roll around. I'll pack them so that they won't. I'll pack them. I'll figure something out. Okay, let's count them down. Let's see. I'm not sure where we are. I guess I need to see where we are. It's time for clocks here. Hey, Ab. Yeah, you're asking me if I'll individually wrap them. I'll wrap them as best that I can so that they don't bang against each other. I'll come up with something to make sure that they're safe. Trust me, I'm not going to just like throw this lid on. Biderbeck is at 75. I'm not going to throw the lid on and just ship them so they can rattle around like that. Biderbeck is at 75 and we're counting down now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. Hello, Ab, at Time for Clocks. So these are sold to Biderbeck. Oh, I don't know who they're sold to. I'm waiting for my buddies to tell me. Sold to Biderbeck for 75. Okay, Biderbeck at 75. What was that noise? Okay, let me carefully put these over here. Thank you, Bix. Yeah, how do you want me to wrap them, Bix? I can press. I got to think about that for a minute. I'm either going to put cotton down on top. The idea is you don't want movement. But I might figure out something. I'll figure it out. I'll probably end up wrapping each little one in paper towel. Yeah, very carefully is right. It'll be insured. I'll insure it, that's for sure. I'll insure it, that's for sure. Yeah. It takes time to pack the things. Yeah, bottom and the top. I'll pack them the best I can. Right. I certainly will. It's getting late. You guys ready to call it quits? I'll tell you what. We'll hang out and play some trivia for you night owls. But let's sell maybe one more thing. What would all these items say about the people who bought them? That's interesting. Yeah, D, go to bed. Go to bed, Vinny. Thank you. Everybody, I'm going to sell one more thing, but I'll be all right. Everybody, round of applause for Vinny and D. Ready? Reverse. Could not have done it without you. Okay, they're wonderful. I'm gonna take you out for a steak dinner when you're back in Philly or Jersey. Okay. I'm probably gonna sell one more thing, but D's ready to go to bed or smoke a cigarette and have a drink. I'm playing. D doesn't. I don't think they smoke cigarettes and drink. But if they do, they do. I don't care. The cigarette thing. Vinny and I were eating candy cigarettes. in our, where did we get those, Vinny? We were shopping somewhere where we got them. Now, some other folks have just gotten here. I know some of you are late owls, and some of you come on from the West Coast, and you're just tuning in. It's 11 o'clock here. I think my poor friend in England it must be 5 o'clock in the morning over there. Across the pond, as they say. But you guys did a great job. I am going to sell one or two other little things, but it's time for Vinny. Oh, buy them a lobster? Yeah, we got the candy cigarettes. Vinny, you better go to bed. Aren't you working tomorrow morning early? I'm supposed to be up too tomorrow at 7. What time is it, 11? Okay, I started at 8 and it's now 11. So I said I would be done at 10, but now I'm done at 11. But I've watched some of these thrift hauls that go 3 hours long. If I didn't run my mouth so much, it would have gone faster. You're up at 6 o'clock? Yeah, teamwork is good. And I want to thank everybody as well. I really do. And I hope if this was your first live sale, I'm sorry that your introduction to the genre had to be with me. But it really is kind of sort of the way it goes sometimes with lagging internet speeds and cell phones and computers. There really isn't anything rigged at all. I promise you that. 3 hours of sleep is normal? Karen, you know you get more sleep than that. You're going to have nightmares over that thing? Listen, I'm going to save these. We're not going to get into this now. But I've got we're not going to do it now. I've got these New Year's Eve napkins, and I divided them into, I think it's 5 napkins per lot. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots. These are old New Year's Eve napkins. 3 hours is normal for a live sale? Yeah, but people usually sell like 100 items, and I only think I sold like 20. How about we do these napkins some other time? Yeah, we'll do those some other time. But anybody want me to throw this up? Again, pardon the expression. This is old. We haven't had any honeycomb yet. What is it? A honeycomb boot. Okay, Jeffrey, good night. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Everybody can drop out now. But hang in there if you want to, you just hang around a little bit. It's not a shoe, but it is, you got it. Ding dong merrily on high. It's an old cardboard. And it looks like it was originally sold for 5 cents somewhere. Boy, this is old-timey decorations here. And look at the condition on that. That's an old one. Now, the only place, we have one little split right here. So unfold this. Yeah. And then you can glue this back on and you'll be all right. Yeah? Look at that. Who remembers, this kind of thing hanging in the church hall or the high school auditorium or something? Let's go ahead and auction it off. Okay, we'll start at $10. Here we go. $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, and I'm not gonna try it. I'm not even gonna try it. We'll start at $10. The honeycomb Christmas bell, and we're gonna start at $10, and it is about 13 inches tall, and at least, oh golly, that is about 16 inches in diameter. It's a big one. Hang this from the ceiling fan in your living room. Hang it over the toilet. It really is a pretty one. And we're starting it off at $10. And again, the only place I saw on it, really, so you clip it here with the metal clips, is that this one little spot here on the back, which you know, you can fix that. So we started, I don't think we have any bids, but we're starting at $10 on this old thing. And this is an old one. I mean, it has to be if it sold for 8 cents originally, or 5 cents was the price on it. It looks like it was maybe 80 cents and then they marked it down to 5. I don't know. Beiderbecke is at $15 on the old crepe paper honeycomb Christmas bell. And we'll go ahead and count this down now. Yeah, you use paper clips on them. You can use paper clips to hold them open. Okay, old-fashioned. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. And we'll close this back up. Thank you, Vinny, for still being here. You're a Texan born and got transplanted in California. Let's see here. Where are we now? Did Bix get it? I think that might have been the only bid at 15. I'm going to wait and I'll wait and let Vinny tell me. Bix for 15. The honeycomb bell. Thank you, Bix. I appreciate it, everyone. I really do. You know what? Go to bed. Send me your stuff tomorrow. I'll do the invoices tomorrow during the day. I'll be out of the house early tomorrow morning. Actually, but then probably by around noon or so, I'll start getting invoices out and I'll start working on the packing so that I can get stuff shipped the day after that or the day after that. Give me 1 or 2 days to get it all wrapped up and packed up, and we'll get it out in the mail to you, everyone. And I'm going to use Pirate Ship to make sure I can ship it as cheaply as possible. So don't forget that old curiosityshop99@gmail.com. Put everything in there that you can think of. I've got basically everything written down. We'll sort through it all and make sure that we get everything out to everyone. I really appreciate you guys spending. I'm not going anywhere yet. We're going to hang around for about another 10, 15 minutes, but that's it for the sale. I'm going to talk to you about a few other things, but the sale is over. I'm not going to sell anything else tonight. If you just were here to hang out, I'm so glad you came to hang out. And I hope you had a good time and saw some interesting things that remind you of Christmases of long ago. Once again, so we're going to say goodnight to everybody who's ready to hit the sack. It is 11:09, 3 hours into it. It looks like the internet is working well here in terms of fuzziness and all of that. We didn't have any problems with that. I'm thrilled with that. And good night, one and all, who is hitting the pike. Now, for everybody who's still here, I am telling you that once the dust settles in Philadelphia and New Jersey, which may not be until February, I'm really going to be building back up the eBay store. And, you know, so a lot of this stuff that you saw here tonight, I normally would have put in the store. But it's just quicker for me now to do it this way. I still think I'll stick with the live sale format, as I've said, maybe once a month. But the thrift hauls will still show you the items that are going to be for sale in the old Curiosity Shop eBay store. And I'll be getting back into the shop-alongs and some restoration videos and the type of thing that I was doing before the move. So I hope that you'll all continue to tune in and stay with the old Curiosity Shop as I go through this transition. The live sale format is fun. I do enjoy also listing the items and having them for sale for 7 days in the eBay store, which it gives everybody a chance to see, you know, what's what. So does that sound okay? I know some folks were concerned. I had a few folks write to me, why have you given up on your eBay store? I haven't given up on it. It just takes a lot of time to photograph and list, and I've been busy, but I will be back to it. I wanted to let you know that. So, but I do also enjoy doing the thrift sales. Now, here's, later this week, you didn't see much glass tonight. I don't think you saw any glass. I've got a lot of glass that I'm going to be listing in the eBay store, and Christmassy glass, red and green and things for the Christmas season. I'm going to look at your comments, but let me talk to you for a minute. So I'm going to be listing that. So make sure you stay tuned for thrift hauls, and subscribe to the eBay store so you get notices, because I'm going to be putting some really neat glass in at the end of the week. And look at this. Not this. This is common. This isn't what I want to show you, and I'm not selling my Hazel Atlas Tom and Jerry eggnog bowl. I want to show you what's in the bowl. Are you ready? Good night to everybody that has to run. Good night, good night, good night. But we still have some folks here. These are not easy to find. I'm going to hold them up, and I'm going to see if anybody can tell me exactly what I've got. Now I'm not going to tell you how many I have. Get ready. You're going to clutch your pearls when I pull these out. Wait a minute. Let me get closer. Can you see? Oh, do you know what these are? Who knows what these are? I know. Look at all those faces. Do you know what we've got here, ladies and gents? Do you know what this is? I'm going to tell you. Don't you worry. I'm going to tell you. Okay, they are shiny brights. Hey, Tammy and David, you guys are still here. Yay! Now, these are the bell-shaped. That's right. Okay, during the war. Now, Max Eckhart, right? War, rumors of war, the late 30s in Europe. He goes to Corning. You know, we're not going to be getting anything from Germany after 1939. So Max teams up with Woolworths, and early on, it was the Corning Glass Company, the same people that make Pyrex. So prior to the 30s, we get all of our ornaments mostly from Germany. But this becomes a big hit for Woolworths. Now, during the war, early on, we were still getting metal. The glass ornaments were still silvered. It didn't all stop on when Pearl Harbor was struck. As we get into the war, there's restrictions, yeah? And eventually, very late in the war, the caps are paper. You guys already knew that. But even in 1941, 42, the caps are still metal. But we can't silver the ornaments anymore, right? So they start hand painting them with this transparent paint here. And then we've got opaque paint stripes. So they're not silvered anymore, right? We're somewhere in the mid-40s. This is during the Second World War. And they're actually sticking sprigs of tinsel inside of the ornaments because they can't silver them. No silvering. 1943, 44, 45. You know, it was being used for the war effort. And so for just a short period of time, we have glass ornaments that are painted Yeah, so we've got the shiny. This is not the Christopher Rako. His stuff is marked, but this is the early. This is the old stuff. Look at that. Now, not only have I got one, but I've got 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I've got 5 of them, and they all have the tinsel inside. These are going to go up for auction on eBay. They are expensive, and they do sell for a lot. This set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these are just fantastic because you just don't. They're not easy to find, and there are not a whole lot of them out there, as you can imagine. So, I just wanted to show off a little bit. I'm not sure when I'm going to get them listed, but I am going to list them sometime soon. And I have to tell you, that's just scratching the surface. I've got at least 3 big tubs. Where are they? They're either out on the porch or down in the basement. That I need to go through, and with that kind of stuff. So when I found these with the aluminum tinsel inside, I was so excited about that because they were only, as I said, only made for a couple of years during the war. I hope you enjoyed that. I will ship them. Vinny, you better go to bed, aren't you? Don't you have to get up and go to work? Of course I'll ship them. I'll wrap them carefully, but yeah, I will definitely put those on eBay. And I've got something else to show you. You guys familiar with Miro Star? I know, Karen, they're the neatest thing. Are you familiar with the Miro Star company? And the things that they made in the I have to go over there and get it, but I'm stuck. I'm penned in here. I still think I can go get it. Let me give you a trivia question, and then I'll go get. Wait till you see what I'm going to show you. Oh, you're not familiar with Miro Star? Let's give you another question. Let's make it a hard one, and then I'm going to run over here and get something and show it to you. Let's see. If you want, this is what the card says. If you want, what will Susie Snowflake help you make? What will Susie, you guys figure that out. I'm going to be right back. Susie Snowflake will help make one of these for you if you want. That's what she says. And how am I going to get out of here without falling into my china closet? Hold on. I promise you I'm coming back to show you something. Let me get some of this stuff up off the floor. This is a chance for you to take a break. Woo! You're going to love this. I promise you. Did you figure out what Susie Snowflake will help you make? Help you make a mess? I don't need any help from Susie Snowflake to make a mess. I already made a mess. All right. Let me do this. I'm still here. Hold on. You guys are going to flip. flip out. Wait a minute, here I come. And I gotta get batteries for that Santa Claus. All right. Ho, ho, ho. Here I come. All right, let me get back in here. I changed my chair because it squeaked too much. All right, what's the answer? Snow cones. Judy, you're funny. She doesn't help you make a snow cone. If you want, what will Susie Snowflake help you make? Well, that's not very original. Yeah, Poodle, it says a snowman. Here comes Susie Snowflake. Dun, 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 dun. That song was always annoying to me. I'm not sure. Well, it says she helps you make a snowman, so that's what it says. All right, look at this. Let me plug it in. There's the plug. Now that's an old plug. How old is that plug of black Bakelite? Before I show you what it's connected to, should help you make your bed. How old would you say, what is that plug date to with the twisted cord here? The 50s, the 30s, the 50s, the 40s, the 50s. Let's plug it in. I hope these light bulbs aren't burnt out. Oh, good, they're not. I have to back up. Hopefully I don't go into my china closet. You ready for this? I can't ship this. Hold your breath. There's no way I can ship this thing. Look at this. Are you screaming? Are you having a fit? I can't see, the comments are too far away. I can't see what you're saying. This has to be the biggest. I mean, this thing is, look how tall it is. I know. I know. I know. This thing is crazy. Look at this. And this is made by Mirostar. And you get kind of this like fishnet stocking stuff wrapped around these things. And you got the Mercury beads. It's on wood. This thing is more than 2 feet tall. There's the back of it. And it's flocked with this, I don't know, what is that stuff? That fiberglass stuff? This is old. And this netting on here is like wire mesh. What do you think of that? Yeah. I'll tell you, I drive far and wide to find these things. Sometimes I have to go, sometimes it's right in my neighborhood, and other times, you know, I go all over the place to estate sales to find this stuff. But that one is just absolutely incredible. The size of it. I knew you guys would like that. All right, let me unplug it before I, ooh. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I could auction it all. I could put it on eBay. I've got the original box too, the original cardboard box that it came in. So it could go. My plan this week is to get all the autumn decorations down and to start to do, once everything gets packed up, to do a little bit of Christmas decorating. But I've got to get out and do some more shopping for antique and vintage 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s items to sell, both in the old curiosity shop. and once, well, eventually once a month live sales. But for now, maybe once a week through December. So it's really been a lot of fun, and I know a lot of you got in here. I didn't really get a chance to chat too much with you. I see that Time for Clocks came in, and I hope you guys enjoy his channel as well. I have not shipped that clock out to you yet for the repairs, Ab. It might be after Christmas before I get around to doing that, but I appreciate you agreeing to want to do that. Oh, what year was that from? The 50s. That was from the 1950s. I'm sorry I didn't tell you that. Yeah, the 1950s is when that's from. Miro Star made a lot. Oh, I'll show you one more thing before, or I'll tell you about this wonderful reference called Electric Christmas Lighting Identification and Values. It is a collector's book, a division of Schroeder Books. So there are the authors. And it doesn't just contain information on strings of Christmas lights, but you also have all kinds of little novelty items that are electric items. So tree toppers and Christmas tree stands and candles for the window and manger scenes and things made of hard plastic. You know, whether you buy or sell, this is just fun to sit back and look through. See, there it is right there. Is that it? Oh my goodness, that's it. I can't believe I turned right to it. It's the, it says on here 1955, and that's what I just showed you. It's this big one right here. See it? Yeah. That's the one that you just saw. Miro Star is the company that made it, circa 1955. It's a very helpful book, but also just fun to look at. And there is some narrative in the front, light bulbs, and then here we get into all the different packaging that the Christmas lights, a lot of pictures. And they also help date the items for you. I'm flipping very quickly, but in case anybody didn't know about this book, and so there are places on the internet where you can find these books, even if they're out of print. A lot of you probably already know some of the resources, some of the places where you can find out of print books. And I don't know if this one is out of print or not. It originally sold for $40 in the US. And I don't know where I got my copy from, but it's been very helpful. And I thought I would just let you know about that book. The name of the book is Electric Christmas Lighting Identification and Values. I'll hold it still. I don't hold things still, I know. All right. It really is a lot of fun, even just to look at, to read. I mean, just whether you're buying or selling, just to flip through. Very nostalgic. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to say goodnight and goodbye. It's been a lot of fun. I'm so glad you tuned in. See you next time. I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop saying, oh, wait for the cat. And there is no cat, but there might be one in the new year. Hint, hint, we need another supervisor running around. So there may be a new cat in the new year. Okay, that's it. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful night. I appreciate you being here. Sleep well. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you the next time. Tune in. I've got lots of shows for you in the YouTube channel, and I'm gonna go back and dig some reruns out of the archives. So I hope you'll tune in. You might see a show that you saw 4 years ago, or maybe something that you never got to see at all. All right, that's it. Bye, everybody. Thanks. Good night. Bye-bye. Tune out. Sleep well.